The Big Show on Kiss 92. Gotta get up.
Good morning, Singapore, and welcome to Monday's edition of The Big Show and The Big Show TV. And I guess, of course, every Monday morning is Rockstar Arms, Natalie Dau. Good morning, Nat.
Hey, guys. Welcome to another Monday.
Yeah.
We love starting our Mondays with you. How was your weekend?
My weekend was busy. It was spent watching my daughter play sport. So a nice reversal, which was good.
Okay. And what does your this weekend look like? Are you going to spend more time watching your daughter play sport?
No, I am running my last Ultra of 2023. Thank heavens for that.
Yay.
Wow. So what does that mean? What is an ultra?
So this week is a 12-hour race, as many 5K loops as you can do in Penang. So hoping for maybe about 100 Ks in that time. Let's see how we go.
100 kilometers.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Within 12 hours.
Wow.
So, Nat, this 5-kilometer course, what is it? Through the town or is it done out of town?
It's done out of town, so it's on road, and it's done out of town. So hopefully, not too many wild dogs chasing me on this race.
Yeah.
That'll help with your speed.
So you won't be passing the stalls selling char kway teow and all that, which is a good thing, because imagine running and then all of a sudden you get the whiff of char kway teow. You're like,
And she's like, you know what? It's not worth it. Let's just go eat.
but then again, for an ultra marathoner, you can eat as much char kway teow as you like, right?
100%. So Penang's a great place to have a race because the food is so good there.
Nice. Okay, so Natalie, today we're talking about health. Obviously, we always talk about something to do with health when it comes to you. And a lot of people are switching to functional foods in terms of drinks and food. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? What does it mean?
Yeah, so functional food basically means switching to food and beverage options that deliver specific health benefits. So if we think about picking ingredients that support things like healthy hair and skin or metabolism, energy, or even gut health, they seem to be the big ones.
Yeah, there's lots of food, including stuff like mushrooms, like reishi, and all sorts of stuff to help with your brain functions, your cognitive functions, and everything else. Immunity as well.
Absolutely. So, and it doesn't have to be specific foods. You know, most of this we're seeing across supplementation. So it's not about just eating an apple or an orange and thinking you're getting your vitamin C. It's going to help you. So, you know, there are now functional supplements that are hitting the market or have been around for a while that are supporting this approach.
Yeah, like collagen peptides. Very popular.
Is it
these
really?
days.
Are you taking any?
I am.
Oh, okay. Of course you are.
Collagen peptides.
I don't know what they are.
Yeah, neither
Tighten
do I.
your skin, make you bouncy like a baby.
Well, it's good for the hair, nails, joints. I think maybe we'll talk to Nat a little bit more about collagen peptides and see whether she's for it or against it.
Okay.
But right now, it's time to work out with Nat exclusively on The Big Show TV. Here are the Jonas Brothers with Summer Baby on Kiss 92. All right, workout time.
And we've got dumbbells today.
Oh, okay.
So, an upper body one. We are going to be doing alternating overhead presses, alternating bicep curls, alternating rows, front raise, and then an overhead extension. So pick something that you can do all the reps in. We're going to be switching to one as well during it. So as we go, we're doing 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. If you don't have dumbbells, grab those water bottles and let's get ready to roll. All right. 3, 2, 1. We're starting with an alternating overhead press. So we're bringing it from the shoulder above our head. Now, we're not using our legs in this at all. We're trying to isolate our arms. So if you do have to use your legs, maybe go down a weight in the dumbbell because it'll be too heavy for you. So these call this movement, if you're not using your legs, a strict movement. There we go. Stay with it. And remembering we're doing 5 exercises in a row with only a 20-second break, so your arms will burn. All right, good job. Now, if you want to put the dumbbells down, you can. and just give your arms a little bit of a shake as we warm them up. We're going to be doing that alternating bicep curl. You have 10 seconds. Getting ready to go again. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So keeping that elbow in nice and tight. And again, if you're having to thrust yourself forward like this and bending your back, then your dumbbells are too heavy for you. You want to have a nice straight back and suck in that belly and just focus on working those arms, not using momentum to get those dumbbells up. So that's it. We're coming down to a complete extension at the bottom. And as I said, keeping those elbows in nice and tight, not flying away. 3, 2, 1. All right, pop them down. Give your arms a bit of a shake. Next, we'll be doing the alternating row. So we're going to be hinged at our hips slightly. Knees are nice and soft. We're not in a squat position. And we're just going to be having the dumbbells on our side and rowing. So if you think, bring the dumbbell up just under your arm or near your chest. That's it. And keep that elbow in nice and tight. Squeeze your back as you come up. That's it. Halfway there. Really feel those arm muscles working. We're using a lot of different muscles in this workout, from shoulders right through to our back, biceps, triceps, and also you're holding the dumbbells. 3, 2, 1. Okay, give your arms another shake. So you're really working those forearms. Now we're just going to get one dumbbell because we're going to do a front raise. Unless you've got some really light ones and you're happy to hold 2. Otherwise, just grab one of yours. So we're going down a weight. 3, 2, 1. And we're bringing it up in front of us. So it's not above our head. We're just bringing it almost to our nose height. And our arms are nice and straight. And again, we're not rocking. We're really working through our core and keeping that solid. So squeeze those butt cheeks and squeeze your stomach as you bring it up. Good job. 3, 2, 1. All right. Shake that out. And then we have an overhead extension or tricep extension for the next one. So again, we're going to be using one dumbbell for this. And you're going to grab it underneath one of the heads. 3, 2, 1. And we're going behind our head and pushing up. So making sure we're bringing it back to get those triceps working properly. This is really isolating those muscles. Stay with me. You're more than halfway there. As you can see, this isn't a fast workout today, but it is a killer. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That burnt.
Hear all those dumbbells hitting the ground.
In the studio, it's just clang, clang, clang as the dumbbells get put down.
But I did the lower body with you last week, the legs, and the next day I felt it.
Oh, did you?
I did too. I did as well.
Yeah.
But I love that pain. Just when it's a little bit, not too much.
And that was only body weight last week too. I know I felt it the next day.
It's very good.
Okay, we're going back on air.
Okay.
Kiss Kiss 92 traffic.
Okay, if you're heading down the AYE heading towards Tuas, look out after Lower Delta Road's exit. A broken down vehicle has been spotted. If you see anything else, it's 8855-0920.
All right, welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for this morning is Rockstar Arms, Natalie Dau. We're talking a little bit about functional foods earlier on. Then I brought up collagen peptides.
Yes.
Why is it becoming so popular now, Nat?
I mean, I think a lot of companies have done a great job with marketing collagen, first and foremost. So it's now just not a supplement that women took. It's across the board. So really, you know, I think more available. It's something that's a bit newer to the market. So people are trying it. And as you said, you know, if you're taking it for hair and nails and things like that, and skin, then, you know, people have seen some results.
You know, I was just looking up functional foods on the internet, and the top 5 functional foods that pop up are things that we may already eat but really don't know about. Things like green tea, sauerkraut, blueberries, apple cider vinegar, turmeric. You know, it's things that are already in our food, like sauerkraut you would have as well.
Like
if
blueberries,
you had
turmeric,
blueberries.
green tea, I almost every day.
Yeah, but you have to
Exactly.
consume a lot of it, you see. The reason why people take supplements is because there's
It's concentrated.
that right amount
Yeah.
is in there. I mean,
It
you don't
is.
want to eat like 10 packs of blueberries.
just to get that.
Right,
Enough
right.
You'll
of
be
it.
running to the toilet
Yeah, you would be.
half the time.
Yeah.
That's the detox right there.
Exactly right, and a lot of the foods, even the fresh foods we're eating now, is not the quality that it used to be. So you know, it's always look at what's traceable, look at the pesticides that are used, because the real foods we eat, we want bang for buck out of those.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, Nat, the what do you call the collagen peptides that I'm taking? Vital collagen peptides. It has 20 grams of protein in there as well.
That's quite a lot.
So, you know, once a day, I kind of like mix it up with my coffee because it's chocolate flavored.
Okay.
And then I have like a mocha.
Mocha, yeah.
And it feels good.
Yes.
Okay, what about mixing this stuff with a coffee, as he said?
Yeah, you know
Should
what?
it-
That's okay. That's
Oh,
all
okay.
right. If you're, you know, lots of protein shakes have coffee in them. So if that's working for Glenn and that's how he likes to take it, and it's, you know, a lot of things don't mix well with coffee or milk. A lot of things are just better with water or coconut water. But if that's working in the coffee and it's made to work in a coffee, and that's easy for you to digest, then go for it.
Can I put it like in an espresso martini and make it an mocha espresso martini? Will that work?
100%, you're getting 20
Okay.
grams of protein. Go for it.
Fantastic. Well, speaking of drinks, I mean, are there any other drinks out there that we should be looking out for in terms of sports drinks or functional drinks?
Yeah, so definitely, you know, I take Athletic Greens, AG1, which is, you know, been on every podcast in the US for a long time, Huberman and all of that, and finally available in Singapore today. But that is whole food source nutrients. So it really focuses on energy, aging, immunity, and 75 vitamins and nutrients in a day. So it's easy. I give it to the whole family. I take it in water. Liliana takes it in with coconut water. But really, for me, that's all I feel like I need to take now.
So how does it work? It comes in a sachet, and how many do you have to drink a day?
Yeah, so that comes in sachets for travel or just in a normal scoop for during the
Okay.
day. You have one scoop, 250 mils of water, and that's it once a day.
Oh, nice.
So it's super easy. Yeah, or throw it in a smoothie if you like as well. But it's really, it does not, just because it's green doesn't mean it tastes bad. It actually is fine.
Oh, fantastic. I'm going to look that up.
All right, let's go with set number 2. We're working out with Rockstar Arms, Natalie Dau, exclusively on The Big Show TV. It's 8:13.
Kiss 92 Time Check brought to you by Putian.
All right, here we go again, guys. Get those arms warmed up. We know what we're doing. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're overhead pressing. Okay, nice steady pace. So just stay with the exercise for the 40 seconds. That's it. You'll be bursting out of your t-shirts after this. Those muscles will be pumped. Okay, good job. Stay with me. 5 more seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. All right. Give those arms a shake out. Stretch them. Getting ready for those bicep curls. You've 10 seconds. Pick up those dumbbells. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. As we said, elbows in nice and tight. Keep that belly squeezed and tucked. And if you are a little bit sore after this, we don't have time to stretch on air, but do take the time just to even give those arms and shoulders a bit of a stretch after this so you're not sore tomorrow. Or do another set and do it. Good job. Really isolating those biceps. 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's pop them down, getting ready to do our rows. Roll those shoulders. That's it. Let's get ready. As I said, we're hinged forward, not too much. And let's row. Alternating arms. And really squeeze that back like you're trying to almost squeeze a pen between your back as you bring those arms up. See it nice and strong. Remember to breathe. Keep hold of those dumbbells. Don't hold them like your life depends on them. So just have a safe grip on them. All right, good job. Pop them down. Now we're on to our 1 dumbbell exercises. We're doing that front raise first. So holding it at the edges of the head. If you have your water bottle, just hold it at the sides of your water bottle. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're doing those front raises. I'll stand side on so you can see as well. So really feeling it in our shoulders. You feel it in the front of your shoulders. That's it. Smiling helps. Take away the pain, so keep going. Nice steady pace. We're not resting for too long at the top or the bottom. Good job. All right. We have 1 exercise to go. We're working on those triceps, the chicken wings, as you wave so they don't flap. All right. Getting ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So a lot of people do biceps and forget about the triceps. You should always do both. That's it. I know this one might be a little bit more painful to do because it's not necessarily a muscle we exercise as much as our biceps. 10 seconds, so stay with me. That's it, the last few reps. Good job. Oh.
The comment, Nat, was, "Oh my God."
Yeah, I second that comment.
Nat, we've got a question on our Facebook page from Kenrick. The supplement you were talking about, the AG1, is the brand AG1? He's asking what's the brand?
Yes, it's Athletic Greens, AG1 by Athletic Greens. I will post a link in the comment straight after this so he can go and have a look.
Great. Thanks, Nat. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to have a look at that as well.
So
Yeah.
So this is a protein.
No protein.
No protein.
No.
It's just green
not
juice.
protein. Yeah. It's a greens. Yeah, so it's vitamins and nutrients, not protein. So there are things like the mushrooms in it. There's magnesium in it. So basically, if you're taking lots of different supplements for different things, this should cover everything.
So does that mean you can stop taking your regular supplements? Because I take a lot of supplements.
Yes, that's what I've done.
Oh, okay. Is it customized for what you need, or it just includes everything?
Just includes everything. Yeah.
Okay. So Angel's ordering. I will order one as well.
It's called, what? AG? I know
AG1.
that green.
AG1 by Athletic Greens.
And I'll send you a special link so you get lots of free stuff.
Ooh, we all like
as
free
well.
stuff.
Yeah.
Right. We're all gonna order.
Yeah, for
You want to
sure.
order as well?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Cool.
So
Anything to do with
don't
my
take
greens
my other supplements, really?
Yeah. I've stopped taking magnesium, which I used to take every night now.
Vitamin C and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's all in there. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And it's all vegan, traceable, everything. Yeah.
Okay. I'm off to Bali this weekend. Will it come before then? Because I want to take the travel packs. Is it coming from Singapore or overseas?
It's coming from the US. So
it's coming from the US. Okay.
Yeah. You can try. You can see. Yeah.
Okay. Get your AG.
You can pay an additional $50 for it to arrive.
That's okay. I can wait for it.
After 3 days.
This is it's coming from the US because there are some places that have this AG and they say it's out of New Zealand. So that's not the one.
Yes, it's from. No, it is. It's from New Zealand. It's made in New Zealand, but I think they're all dispatched out of the US. But it is a New Zealand product.
Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Lewis Hamilton is one of the big investors in it.
I see.
Well. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Stand by. We're going back on air.
Kiss 92 traffic.
There seems to be an obstacle on the AYE. This is heading towards the MCE after the Jurong Town Hall entrance. If you know what that is, let me know what that is and I'll share the information. On the BKE towards the PIE, before the PIE exit, avoid lane 2. A broken down vehicle has been spotted. Any information can be shared on 88550920.
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. We are with Natalie Dau. You can follow her at Rockstar Arms, all right? And today we did a dumbbell arm workout. We're done.
Yeah, my guns feel solid right now. I love it.
And we're also talking about functional foods. And earlier on, you mentioned AG1. And, well, we had, what do you call...
Kendrick wanted to know how he gets it and where he gets it from.
Was this on Facebook or YouTube?
On
Facebook as well. And and Natalie, you were saying that if you currently take supplements like I do, this morning I counted my pills, about 8 or 9 in total. I don't have to take anything else. Does that include B12? Because that's the one thing that vegans and vegetarians need because we don't get our meats.
You don't have to take anything else if you take AG1.
AG1, that's what I meant.
Yeah, it is. And it is because it is vegan friendly. It's definitely made to support a vegan lifestyle. So if anyone wants to check out my IG or my stories today, it's got me drinking it so you can check my face out so you can see how I'm reacting to the taste, and the link is in there so you'll see what it really tastes like.
Because that is so important. Taste
is massively
for me
important.
is one of the most important
Number
things.
one, yeah.
If it tastes bad, forget it. No matter how nutritious it is, I will not take it. It's got to be at least acceptable when it comes to the taste. And you were telling us that one of the investors for the Athletic Greens company is Lewis Hamilton.
Yes, yes. So it's got all the big guns behind it because they all take it themselves. So that's always a good thing.
And everything is on the internet. I'm actually on their website, drinkingag1.com, and it contains vitamin minerals, superfood complex, dairy-free probiotics, plant extracts, antioxidants, enzyme and mushroom complex, and the full list of ingredients is there.
Okay.
Sounds brilliant.
Yeah.
If it's good for Lewis Hamilton, it's good for
enough
me.
for us.
There you
go.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Have we covered almost everything?
I think we
have.
just about have covered everything with Natalie Dau. Is there anything else you'd like to say, Natalie Dau?
I would like to say that, supplements are great, and obviously I take AG1, but it's, you still need to eat real food. So don't think that this is a meal replacement, everyone. This is just something to keep you extra healthy. You don't need to be an athlete to take it, but please focus on eating really good, fresh food too.
Yes,
Okay.
nothing like a good steak,
Oh.
right?
No,
Angel?
no.
I had one last night.
I'd rather pet the cow. Okay,
Oh, chicken is good as well.
I like to play with chickens too.
Oh, do you? Okay.
All right, thanks so much, Nat, and all the best for the race next weekend or this coming
Thanks,
weekend.
guys.
Weekend.
If I don't turn up on Monday, you know that,
No,
that it was a disaster.
no, don't say that. You'll come back with medals hanging around your neck, I'm sure.
Thanks so much, guys. Have a fantastic week ahead.
Okay,
too.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Up next, I will be joined by our senior transport correspondent, Nian Tjoe, and we'll be talking about the COE prices once again.
More COEs and the prices are still going up.
Yeah.
Okay, here's AJR with Yes, I'm a Mess on Kiss 92.
Good morning, Nian Tjoe.
Did it really go up again?
It's
What about?
Your AG1.
Oh, okay. Talk
oh
about it
right,
later.
okay. Is it okay?
Hello.
Hello. It's
Good
at
morning.
$158,004. Did it go up?
158,000.
Well, the last
For
round,
the-
yes.
That was what?
3 weeks ago.
So
weeks
this
ago.
Wednesday is the next one.
Yes.
Right. Okay. This Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah, just pull your. mic
So
closer.
Yes.
160,000, 165,000.
I don't know.
I think it will go up. Lah. I think it has to go up some more.
I has to.
Has
I don't
to.
know if it has to, but I think it
50
will.
bucks.
Oh my gosh! No!
No,
It's gonna go up.
we can't do that.
That's
Why?
an easy
No.
win. That's an easy
Yeah,
win.
come on.
We're on Facebook Live right now. We can do anything we want on Facebook.
Correct.
Right?
Anything at all.
And YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think the news for me is the fact that we have the Parliament is sitting today from
Okay.
10:30 a.m.
Okay.
Of which we know that there are at least 12 MPs who have raised questions on this topic of COE.
You think that will
Wow.
make any difference for this Wednesday's COE bidding?
I think
Not so quickly,
I
right?
think the boat has sailed.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't imagine that we're going to get big changes, but it really is a reflection of sentiments on the ground everywhere of this, that this is a problem. At least this situation, you need to do something. Yeah, question is, after all the discussion, whether something will be done and whether it's sufficient. Because just on Friday, last Friday, there was an announcement of more COEs being pumped into the
Yeah.
system.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right, but not that many. I mean, in the bigger scheme of things, is it a significant number enough to change anything?
over
1,614.
Yeah, something like
But
that.
spread over the 3 categories,
months,
and 3 months,
Yeah, I think it's not. At the end of the day, I always believe that the whole COE pricing of what the prices next, right? Like, where's this Wednesday or 2 weeks later? It's a lot to do with sentiment, right? But what is surprising is just how frequently we are seeing this intervention, because literally they just announced the COE supply in October, so 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
That come November we're gonna do this. We're gonna give you more COEs, and then not enough.
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, let's go on air and
we'll talk about
talk
this.
a little bit about this. A little bit more. AJR, yes, I'm a mess right here on Kiss 92. All the great songs in one place. No, I'm not a mess. And I certainly hope no one's in a mess right now.
Right.
Maybe people who want to buy cars.
Because of the
they
COE.
are feeling, because it's $158,000 right now
Wait,
just
don't
for
forget-
that piece of paper.
And 4. $158,000 and $4.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
forget the $4.
And four,
I mean, I know if you're paying $158,000 to $4 shouldn't matter, but it's still and $4.
So, Nian Tjoe, is it going to keep on going up or not? Because this coming Wednesday is when we'll
round.
find out, right? And I think for people who are not planning to get cars or whatever, this is a very fun time. You know?
Oh yeah.
They're just like sitting back and
Ha ha ha! Look at all
yeah.
of you.
Is it going to go up or is it going to come down?
And today in Parliament, they're going to be bringing it up, starting
Yes.
at 10:30, right?
Yes, that's right. I think the question. Actually, I'll dispute. I'll argue that it isn't about people who are buying cars.
Okay.
Okay.
You and I are affected when the COE price go up because one way or another, the cost of getting around, the cost of doing business changes.
Right.
Yes.
Right? And this is coming on the back of, I think today, right on front page of the Straits Times, talking about GST is going to kick in as well.
Yeah.
One more percent.
Yeah.
So this is really another, I won't say it's a nail or anything, but this is another pain that's going to come, that is coming our way. We've already kind of been seeing how COE has been going up for more than 12 months now.
Yeah.
Right? So this year is just getting, is it going up? Yes.
Right.
Will we go up some more?
Yes.
Yes.
By how much? Don't
Don't know. So is there any point really for it to be brought up in Parliament if no changes are going to be made?
My feel is that we've never seen this topic being mentioned in Parliament so frequently.
Okay.
Right? There's been statements given, and in this time round, when we have 12 MPs that have filed questions, it really is reflecting a sentiment, and I would say reflecting a reality even, that something has to be done. Right? I mean, among those questions, I think it cuts across everything. It's not just cars. It's the COE for commercial vehicles. It's the COE for motorcycles. Well, bearing in mind that COE is that thing that allows you to put that vehicle on the
On
road.
the road, yeah.
Right? If your cars are costing more, okay, maybe less private cars. But commercial vehicles as well,
Yeah.
motorcycles as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is a topic that we can't ignore anymore.
You know, internally, I mean, here in Singapore, domestically, we feel this, we complain about that. No, I mean, I'm not complaining, but I mean, many people are complaining. But the big picture, for example, like if we all watched the Netflix show, The Blue Zone,
Yeah.
and when they covered Singapore, you know, it made us look so good. You know, and at the end of the day, it is for a positive, what do you call,
End game?
yeah, you know what I mean. But why is it we can't accept it though? Like even you mentioned the GST,
Yes.
right? I mean, as citizens, we're not paying 40%
No, we're not.
taxes.
No.
Unlike some other countries, these little things that come in. It is towards nation building as well, you know. But we can't seem to embrace these policies.
I think what the bugbear is that salaries are not matching up to the rise
to
of
the rise
costs.
of everything
But
else.
You know
that's
what I
the
mean?
same in other countries as well.
I don't know. I can't speak for other countries. I can only speak for here. I think that's what people are
It's
not annoyed, but maybe a little bit discontented with that's not matching up at all. So your cost of living, your cars, your GST, your transport, everything is going up. But my salary is still the same from 2 years ago, for example.
okay.
You know?
We when we come back, I just want to say something that I've been tracking something for the last month.
Okay.
And I'll just give you a comment when we come back. It's
All
quite
right.
interesting.
Okay, here's the weekend featuring Daft Punk. I Feel It Coming on Kiss 92.
So why can't people accept it? For the last month, 6 weeks, I have just been tracking my household
Income.
expenditure,
Oh, sorry, expenditure, correct.
and it's frightening how
It's
much
gone
it's
up.
gone up.
Yeah.
So just
And
pay
we
lah.
haven't.
No, but
But
what
not
we're saying
everybody
is,
can afford that, Glenn.
But
You
what we're
can
sa-
afford
no,
it.
but what
I
we're
But
saying
you are
can.
complaining.
his
No.
salary has not gone up to match the household
No,
expenditure
I
going
think it's
up.
in another category
No,
altogether.
but it's
No, no.
the same for
But-
everyone.
But when you look at the general Singaporean, everything is going up. And it's becoming expensive. It's like I've always said, the COE is a necessary evil.
Yes.
But that pricing is beginning to get a little
Ridiculous.
ridiculous.
But you see, the ridiculous thing is, you know, the rich, okay, the people who are already rich, all right, they are claiming that they feel the pinch.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
it's so hard. It's like I can't explain it, you know, seriously. Like, look, I'm not rich. Okay, but I'm not complaining because I see the big picture. There is a big picture. right? There is a big picture, isn't there?
I think the big picture is very expensive.
Yeah.
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 It's expensive in terms of like it's
Both.
a broad spectrum of topics,
It's a panoramic picture.
really wide. But with respect to COE, it isn't about just that. Oh, the prices are high. I think if we use the simplified example of how we see motorcycles, that is predominantly we're talking. You tend to think about commuting bikes, working bikes, and these are financed by leases, right? Whether you're paying by day, by week, by month. And the thing is, fundamentally, I think the problem to me, when it comes from the private individuals or even to some respect businesses, is the fact that you can get in financing. You get in via financing. So now 158,000. Wow, who's gonna stump up that money? Like, oh, I'm getting this backache from all this money stuff in my pillows. It isn't. It's usually through financing. One way or another, you are getting money by a loan. And if this is how you're gonna sell, right? You go into a shop, for only extra $5 for the price of your chicken rice, for the price of your whatever the equivalent is, and you go, okay, good. I can get into this other car, this other bike. But for the businesses as well, you're just ramping up. And at some point, the music will stop, right? They're going to call back your principal. And you go, oh no, now my vehicle is costing, it's worth a lot less than where I started with. And then I'm in trouble. A lot of people can go under because of this. And it's whether with cars, with housing, with anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it trickles. It's
I feel
not
like
just
it's
the
human
cost.
nature to want a discount, for everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
it is human
It
nature.
is.
Yeah.
Even the rich,
They
like
want
a
a deal.
millionaire, a millionaire
Yeah.
still wants a discount.
Everyone is looking for the best deal out there.
You know what I
Everyone
mean?
is. Yeah, but I mean, with things like this, like you're saying, especially with the commercial side of it, your bikes, your Grab, your delivery bikes, your courier services, your vans as well. Eventually, it goes to the consumer as well. Why is this delivery costing me more? Why is the food costing me more? It's because everything else is costing more for the people that are bringing it to you or producing it.
Yes, and you actually have a case where if let's just let this runaway train continue to run away. When vehicles cost so much to rent, we're just talking about people who are using vehicles to work, and you go, it's too much for me to pay the rental and get the income is not sufficient. I will just get out of the market.
Yeah.
What happens then as consumers? You go, hey, how come I can't book a ride now because there are
Then
no
none.
drivers? Because the drivers going like, I can't afford to be in this business anymore. I should do something else.
Yeah.
So this is the other part of it that will happen.
Yeah.
So actually part of one reason why I thought that this is a really hot topic that we can be discussing is I'm actually looking out to hear from people who are renting cars. Because
Okay.
at the same time, it's not just about, okay, I've agreed to $80 a day and I continue to service that loan. What are the deals that you get yourself into?
You mean leasing? is it?
Are you
Leasing.
Leasing.
Yes.
For personal use or for?
It's a mix.
Right.
Both.
Okay.
It's a mi- yeah.
Yeah. So the point is because you're getting into contractual agreements for these things, a lot of times we just like a bit like what Glenn is talking about, getting that deal. Oh, this is really nice. This is really sweet. Brand new car, smells great, and for only $2 more than last time.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, and now you're in it. So there are experiences I've heard anecdotally where there are the Grab drivers mainly the kind that does ride hailing and say on the way out of these contracts, then they're faced with, hang on a minute, this is not what I thought I got into. It's the fine print.
Oh.
Oh.
Like
It is-
what?
Perfectly above board whether it is ascertaining what is the damage, right? Do you need to pay for your tires if it's worn out, for example, if you're renting a car? Some contracts will cover it, some
Yeah.
don't. And the terms that comes with it. I've spoken with a driver, for example, who told me he didn't know that because he ticked that box initially agreeing to something. And then come the monthly statement, he goes, hang on, how come I'm getting charged for this much? And he didn't know about. He needed explanation. The company on the other end was at the end did cover it.
Yeah.
But is this risk that we get into?
So who protects these guys that don't read the fine print or don't read at all?
Yeah,
They just tick
exactly.
all the boxes because a lot of them, I mean, might just do that
Yes.
because they
They're
want to
quite
get into
dirty,
the business.
seriously.
Of course, I mean, it always protects the company, right? And the person leasing to, not leasing the vehicle itself.
Yes. So we are at risk. I mean, the contracts that we get into. I mean, remember
Yeah.
when you first downloaded your social media account and you just scroll down and then hit
They
accept,
have your
right?
soul.
Accept all,
yeah.
yeah.
In that sense, but this is probably more direct when you see a bill, right?
Yeah.
When a debt collector can come to you and says, "Dude, you owe me this
Oh
much."
no! Has it gone that far?
I'm just saying that it can happen,
Right.
and I want to hear more from actual drivers or hirers of these vehicles. Right? I mean, I've known of motorcycle leasing, right? And it takes two hands to clap. I'm not saying that the people who are renting and paying for these vehicles are all innocent, right? They might be thinking like, yeah, maybe I just go a bit rogue on this. It should be okay. Maybe. At the same time, the companies that are doing this, that are providing the service, providing the vehicles, also have a responsibility to be fair. I think this is what I'm getting at in terms of understanding what is the dynamics that is at play here.
Okay, so if you're listening to us on Facebook or YouTube and you are in that situation or have heard of anyone, you can always WhatsApp us. You may not want to put the whole story up on Facebook or YouTube. You can WhatsApp us at 88550920. We will keep your name secret. Anonymity.
So, what do you think if the COE goes up to 200,000?
That's what we said it would, right?
I think it's heading that way.
So there is, let me give a parallel that I noticed. So overseas in the US, I believe it was Hertz that was hurt by Tesla.
Okay.
When Tesla reviewed the prices, they lowered the price of the vehicles, and then this rental company goes, now my stock of cars are valued less. So something that I've learned on the COE side of things is that when I talk to companies and experts who are in this business, they go like, we have a lot at stake if COE were to come down. Because now it's a good time, because if you bought a vehicle 2 years ago, I was tracking. So 2 years ago, if you bought something like a Corolla Altis, that's a very popular family car, right? You can use it for 2 years, and now you put it up in the used market, you'll be getting more than what you started with. So this is just because of COE surging, has been rocketing so much, right? Now the converse is also true. If a vehicle that's registered with a COE 158,000, for example, and down the road in 2 years' time, that's half that.
Yeah.
That vehicle now it's in a position of negative equity. You owe the bank more than what a car can give you when you sell it in the market.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then let's take this over to a fleet operator. If you have one vehicle, that's one problem. Multiply it by 10 times, multiply it by 100 times, how many units you have.
How much money have you lost?
Yes. So
Yeah.
that answers, in my mind at least, what happens. Could we go 200,000? I think there are people who wish they will go that way, or at least wouldn't mind it too much. The question is how far along? Do we see the next bit?
Yeah.
Or is it in 6 years?
Yeah.
6
Because
months? and
anything
so
that
on?
drops is a loss to them
Yes.
immediately.
I think as Singapore becomes
Wow.
more connected, right? It becomes more apparent that unlike some other countries where cars are essential, in
Yeah.
Singapore it is becoming less
Essential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
essential. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Let's talk about it. Daughtry, no surprise, right here on Kiss 92, all the great songs in one place. We were talking about this on the Big Show TV earlier on. I was saying that I think as Singapore gets more connected, cars will be less essential, unlike some of the other countries, where cars are essential.
For sure.
You
I
know?
mean, yeah.
But we're all, here in Singapore, everything is close. There's, I
An
don't know
MRT
by
at every
which
corner.
year, but the aim is to make Singapore as connected as possible, so
Yes.
that we don't need cars.
For sure. I mean, it's a walking city, and we're so connected with the MRTs, the buses. There's one in every corner. Even like we were talking a couple of weeks ago, your foreign workers can get to their dorms
Yeah.
safely and in transport as well. So will we need cars in the future?
Exactly. And now with Grab, for example,
Yes.
I think I was talking to you about this just the other day. You've got Grab Pet as well.
Yes.
For people with pets.
And Ride Pet
it's
as
so
well.
much easier these days, right?
Yeah.
And I just realized you can also call Comfort Delgro, not through the app. You call them. They still have their hotline. You can call them and ask them for a pet-friendly taxi, which will charge you the same as a regular cab that you book. It's not
Really?
extra. Like your Grab Pet, your Ride Pet is all
Yeah.
extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not with your Comfort. So
And what
that's
other
something
areas
for pets.
need something like this? Maybe for people who are handicapped.
Wheelchairs, yeah, for sure.
Do we already have services like that?
Well, I think most
affordable
taxis,
services.
I think most taxis will take wheelchairs or disabled
Yes.
people. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, if you're going to pile in like 5 people, obviously you need a bigger car.
Yeah, these are the areas we need to
Yeah.
make sure we cover.
Yeah.
In order for us to rely less on
owning
cars,
a car.
on owning a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to put a frowny face here because we are still fundamentally looking at a system that is designed. That car that is used for ride hailing, for example, is taking up that COE. It comes back to the same topic we've been on about, which is that the cost will continue to go up, right? Because whether commercial vehicles or workers getting moved around in trucks, right? If your commercial vehicle is costing more and more, then it has to be passed on to the foreign worker who says, I need to top up now.
So the
Yeah.
more corporates get the cars, the less the private individuals get the cars.
I think to me the question is how tightly we are policing or setting up this structure of COE. Bear in mind, COE has been around for a while, right? And then now we have all these different players are coming in. We weren't talking about car sharing 10 years ago, right? And now there is car sharing, now there's ride hailing. And the other thing is that, yes, while we can say that Singapore does not seem so big, where you can get around for most of the time, but are we supposed to be now defined by only what is absolutely necessary, what you need? Then we should all be having the same square meals, the same dishes every day.
Right.
The question is about variety, right? About opportunities.
Yeah.
And I think we'll reach the stage if you close every door and every window, all you have will be frustration left.
This
Right.
is true as well. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
Interesting.
topic that we will talk about week after week after week. I'm
All
sure
right.
we're going to talk about it next week as well, depending on the price.
Yes, depending on that.
So
price.
once again, our predictions. Is it going to be more than 150? What?
158004. I say yes.
I
it's
say
going to
up.
be more. I say it's going to hit maybe 159.
Okay, you
I
say
say 159.
159? It's 158 now, you're saying it's going to be 159?
Yeah,
I'll
I
say-
don't know if it'll touch
What
one.
kind of guess is that?
Well,
I say it'll
what's-
hit 160.
Okay, that's a weak
Say
guess
160.
right there.
It went up by a couple of $100 over the past 2 weeks.
What do you
Not
think,
that
Nian Tjoe?
high.
If nothing happens today, nothing comes of it, we're definitely going to see higher.
Higher.
Okay,
From the
you're not going to
parliament.
mention a
I'm not gonna get
figure.
a number. No.
What about you, FD?
I'd say 160.
I say $170,000.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Let's see. Ooh, I can't read. All right. Thank you very much, Nian Tjoe.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much. Up next, Jesse. This is Gum on Kiss 92.